Have you ever stopped to think that something as simple as eating eggs could be being done wrong? Well, eggs are among the most consumed foods in the world, and for good reason. They are delicious, versatile, and a rich source of essential nutrients for our health. But many of us make small mistakes when preparing and consuming eggs, mistakes that may seem harmless, but which, in practice, can impact our health and even make us lose valuable nutrients. Imagine that you are missing out on the full potential of this incredible food without even knowing it. The truth is that eating eggs the right way can make a huge difference. More energy, greater satiety, and all the benefits they can offer for your brain, muscles, heart, and much more. And today, I'm going to show you the 8 most common mistakes people make with eggs. Mistakes that you've probably already made, but you'll never see the risks involved. Let's explore each of these mistakes, understand why they happen, and most importantly, how you can avoid them to ensure eggs are actually contributing to your health. Are you curious to discover how to optimize the consumption of this superfood and guarantee all the nutrients without putting your health at risk? So stay with me until the end. And take the opportunity to leave your own tips and tricks here in the comments on how you like to prepare eggs. If you want to learn how to eat healthier and more consciously, this video was made for you. Let's go together. Mistake number 1. Eating only the white and discarding the yolk. Consuming only the egg white and discarding the yolk is a common practice among those looking to reduce their consumption of fats and cholesterol, but this habit results in the loss of essential nutrients. Studies show that the yolk contains approximately 90% of the egg's micronutrients, including vitamins A, D, E, K, B12, and choline, a substance essential for the health of the brain and cell membranes. According to the University of Illinois, choline is important for brain development, both in fetuses and adults, helping with memory and other cognitive functions. Additionally, the yolk contains antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, known to protect vision and reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition states that consumption of these antioxidants is associated with a reduction of up to 43% in the risk of eye problems. Therefore, discarding the yolk can compromise the consumption of these nutrients, limiting the benefits of the egg as a complete food. Mistake number 2, cooking eggs at too high a temperature. Cooking eggs at high temperatures not only changes the texture and flavor, but can also reduce the nutritional value of the food. Studies suggest that excessive heating can oxidize the cholesterol in the yolk, caused by compounds known as oxysterols, which are associated with an increased risk of inflammation and heart disease. According to a publication published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, the consumption of oxysterols is related to an increase in arterial plaque, a risk factor for atherosclerosis. Additionally, vitamins such as vitamin B and thiamine are sensitive to heat and can be degraded when eggs are cooked at high temperatures. To preserve the maximum amount of nutrients, the recommendation is to use low-temperature cooking methods, such as cooking without steam or over medium heat. Studies by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, show that cooking eggs until the yolk is slightly firm, without reaching the intense boiling point, helps maintain greater nutrient integrity and reduces the formation of specific compounds. Mistake number 3. There is no variety in preparing eggs. Always consuming eggs in the same way can limit the use of their nutrients and make your diet monotonous. Different preparation methods can influence the bioavailability of nutrients. A Boston University study showed that hard-boiled eggs retain more antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, while eggs scrambled with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, can promote better absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin E. In addition, furthermore, The variety of preparation, such as omelets, poached eggs, or scrambled eggs with vegetables, provides a broader nutritional profile and increases the palatability of the meals. Other research published in the European Journal of Nutrition suggests that adding fiber-rich ingredients, such as spinach or tomatoes, can improve digestion and promote a more gradual release of glucose into the blood, helping to control appetite and satiety. Therefore, varying the preparation of eggs not only keeps the taste interesting, but can also improve nutrient absorption and benefit metabolic health. Mistake number 4, storing eggs outside the refrigerator. Storing eggs at room temperature is a common practice in some countries, but this can increase the risk of contamination by Salmonella, a bacteria that causes serious gastrointestinal infections. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, recommends storing eggs at temperatures below 70 C to inhibit the multiplication of Salmonella and ensure food safety. In a study published in the Journal of Food Protection, eggs stored at room temperature for more than 7 days showed significant growth of Salmonella in their shells. Furthermore, the refrigeration process preserves the freshness of the egg for longer, delaying the manipulation of proteins and maintaining their quality. Storing eggs in the refrigerator is an effective way to protect your health and ensure food safety, especially in regions with warmer climates. Ideally, eggs should be stored in the middle of the refrigerator, where the temperature is more stable, and not in the door, which is subject to constant thermal variations. Mistake number 5, using too much oil when frying eggs. Frying with excess oil can significantly increase the caloric value and saturated fat content, contributing to the risk of cardiovascular disease. According to the American Heart Association, AHA, excessive consumption of saturated and trans fats, especially in fried foods, increases LDL, bad cholesterol levels, and can contribute to the development of heart disease. Furthermore, when the oil is heated to high temperatures, it can release toxic compounds such as acrolein and aromatic hydrocarbons, which are aggressive to the body. Research from the Journal of Clinical Lipidology recommends using olive oil for cooking, as it is more heat-stable and contains antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. Using a non-stick pan can also help minimize the need for oil, allowing you to cook eggs with a minimal amount of fat and still achieve a tasty and nutritious dish. Mistake number 6, eating raw or undercooked eggs. Consuming raw or undercooked eggs is a risky practice due to the potential for Salmonella contamination. A study published in the Journal of Food Science indicates that approximately 1 in every 20,000 eggs may be contaminated with this bacteria, which can cause serious symptoms of food poisoning, including fever, cramps, and diarrhea. To reduce the risk, it is recommended to cook eggs until both the white and yolk are firm, which helps eliminate Salmonella. Another option is the use of pasteurized eggs, which undergo controlled heating that eliminates bacteria without compromising the nutritional quality of the egg. This method is ideal for recipes that require raw eggs, such as sauces and desserts. Research from the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, shows that pasteurization is safe and preserves a large part of the nutrients, allowing for safer consumption in raw recipes. Mistake number 7, discarding the egg that has spots on the shell. Spots on an eggshell are generally not an indication that the egg has gone bad. These spots may be caused by natural pigments deposited during the egg formation process and do not affect its safety or nutritional value. However, it is important to observe the internal condition of the egg after cracking it. A study by the European Food Safety Authority, EFSA, recommends that when you find an egg with a strong, disturbing odor or a cloudy or slimy white, it is best to discard it, as these are signs of traffic. A simple method to check freshness is the water test. Fresh eggs tend to sink to the bottom of a glass of water, while older eggs float due to the increased air pocket inside. This test is highly recommended by food safety agencies to avoid waste and guarantee the quality of the eggs consumed. Mistake number 8. Exaggerating the quantity of eggs. Although eggs are an extremely nutritious food, excessive consumption may not be ideal for everyone, especially for people predisposed to cholesterol problems and heart disease. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that for healthy people, consuming up to 1 egg per day is safe and is not associated with an increased risk of heart disease. However, the same study warns that high consumption may not be protected for everyone, and recommends that each person adjust consumption according to their needs and individual health. Egg consumption must be balanced within a varied diet, and the ideal amount varies depending on the individual profile. To ensure a balanced intake, it is always recommended to consult a nutritionist who can assess risk factors and indicate the ideal quantity of eggs, taking into account aspects such as health history, level of physical activity, and personal goals of each individual. To make the most of all the benefits that eggs offer, it is essential to avoid common mistakes that can reduce their nutritional value and even pose health risks. Eggs are a complete source of nutrients. In addition to high-quality proteins, they contain essential vitamins such as A, D, E, and B complex, as well as minerals such as iron, zinc, and selenium. Studies show that regular consumption of eggs as part of a balanced diet can support various body functions, including cardiovascular health, vision, brain function, and even weight control. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, moderate egg consumption is not associated with increased cholesterol in healthy individuals and can even help maintain good levels of HDL, good cholesterol. A fundamental point is the preparation of eggs. Cooking at high temperatures or frying with excess oil can compromise the quality of nutrients, such as vitamins B and E, in addition to oxidizing the cholesterol present in the yolk, forming compounds such as oxysterols. Studies indicate that these compounds can increase inflammation and the risk of cardiovascular problems. Preparation methods such as cooking over low heat or steaming help preserve the integrity of vitamins and antioxidants, such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect eye health and are related to a lower chance of developing macular degeneration. Another point is the importance of consuming the whole egg, including the yolk, as it contains most of the nutrients, such as choline, essential for brain development and cognitive function, and other nutrients important for memory and neurological health. Skipping this part of the egg can lead to missing out on great benefits, since choline and other antioxidants are not easily found in other foods. Harvard Th. Studies Chan's School of Public Health highlight the importance of these nutrients in the diet of children and pregnant women, as choline consumption can positively influence brain development. Proper storage of eggs is another essential factor in maintaining safety and avoiding the risk of contamination by bacteria, such as salmonella. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, storing eggs at temperatures below 70 C prevents bacterial growth, preserving their freshness and safety. A study from the Journal of Food Protection noted that eggs kept at room temperature for long periods present a greater risk of contamination, and it is recommended to keep them in the refrigerator and consume them before the expiration date. Finally, balance is the key to healthy egg consumption. Studies indicate that for most people, consuming even 1 egg daily does not increase the risk of heart disease and may even contribute to a more nutritious diet. But for those with specific health conditions, such as high cholesterol, it is always advisable to seek medical advice to adjust consumption according to individual needs. Eggs are a varied and nutritious food, but their ideal consumption requires attention to preparation, storage, and quantity. By following these guidelines, you can enjoy the nutrients that eggs have to offer, strengthening your overall health and well-being in the long term.